Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let me just first say that was the smoothest walk that I've done so far this whole show. It's great, hardly any lag today. Very nice. Right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 13 of Claim the Fame, the second but last show. Of course, we are 1 week away from the final on July 6th, and this week's theme of what the final three contestants were given last week is post-apocalyptic fashions. And like I always do at the beginning of each show, I was taking a little sneak peek at them backstage and just having a look and see what they're creating. I think we're all in for a nice treat tonight. We've got three contestants left: Maiden Ashimawa, Tetra Blackheart, and Lexi Vargas. So yay. Right, well, the show wouldn't be complete without our three great judges. Of course, we have another guest judge this week. We'll get to that in a moment. But first, let's go over to our first judge, Miss Wicca Merlin. Hello, Wicca.
Hello, Eddie.
How are you?
Oh, I'm okay so far, I guess.
Let's have a little chat because I haven't seen you for like forever. Where have you been?
Oh, I had bad fever for a few days, and then my tea went. And
I think a lot of us have been in the wars the last week or so. It's quite crazy. Yeah, this should be like Memphis TV Hospital. We should have like a rehab center.
Very nice idea.
Yeah, for all the sick people getting better. Oh no, I'm making you cough. I'm sorry. Okay. Right, thank you, Wicca. We also have our guest judge this week. Last week we had Red Claw Inshan, who is the creator of the very nice contraption on the stage, which I'm enjoying. This week we welcome a designer from Second Life, creator and owner of Violater, one of the biggest brands in Second Life, and probably the perfect judge for this theme show. We welcome Soraya Vaher. Soraya, welcome to the show.
Hello.
So are you happy? Is this your first time seeing the show, or have you been following some of the...
No, I believe in the pre-selection, so it was some months ago. Yeah. Some months ago. Then nothing more, and then this evening I'm here. And I'm very glad this post-apocalyptic team is very, very interesting.
Yeah, definitely. It should be.
Yeah, I love it.
I love your accent, by the way. You got a very nice accent. Yeah, just a little bit of flirting here. Yeah, you got a very nice accent, Soraya. Welcome to the show. It's good to have you with us. And we've also got our male judge, who's always with us each week, Mr. Tatanka Kaligawa. Hello, Tatanka. How are you this week?
I'm quite fine, thank you.
Quite fine. Yeah, good.
Quite fine.
Good. So the theme this week is post-apocalyptic fashions. What are you expecting from the three designers? Because we're down to three now. So are you looking for something quite amazing? As these three should be the three best, technically, as they're the only three left. So what are your expectations for today?
Well, first, a lot of radioactivity and fallout, but they have the chance to make a lot of details this week and a lot of attachments. Let's see what they have to show. I don't know. Let's surprise.
Awesome. Alrighty, thank you. Well, we'd also like to thank our sponsors for today's show and every other show as well. Fine Smith Designs, Miss Ebony International, and IMA Modeling Agency. Okay, well, we've met the judges. I guess it's time to start our show. The final three. That's what I'm going to call this show. Let's bring out our contestant number one this week, who is Lexi Vargas. And modeling Lexi's outfits, we welcome Sai White Song, and new model joining us this week, Annie Zorik. Okay, well, the male outfit that Sai is wearing is called Hunter, and the female outfit that Annie is wearing is called Tracker. Let's read a brief bit of the description that Lexi wrote. After the disaster clothing had to be handmade from scraps left amid the ruins of the once civilized world. Steel, metal, leather, plastic, and even the occasional street sign are fashioned into rugged garments that offer protection but still look fiercely fashionable. After all, the world may have ended, but we still want to look good. That's nice. That's true, I think. That's true, right, Wicca? Let's go to you first. If the world was ending, we would still want to look good.
If I could see, because I just crashed.
Oh, you did? Okay.
But I'm loading the stream now, so if you want to first ask the others until we have finished. Oh no, I see the stream! I can see the stream!
Okay.
I don't believe it, I see the stream. Okay, now I see the male one. That looks cool. Actually, I can only see the viewer that the camera has. Oh no, it's the female. Okay, that's definitely a post-apocalyptic thingy. Even if I think that maybe it looks maybe a little bit too nice and kind. I don't know. I think always the post-apocalyptic thing can have a lightly trashy touch as well, but it's very well done. So the ruffles of the female one that we can see on the stream now, and the fishnet stuff, and the bullet or the ammo belt, and the weapons and the metal parts and the stuff. I like it, and again it's his work. So the textures are very nice, and the idea is very nice. But let's see what the others have.
Awesome. Alrighty. Well, our guest judge, Soraya Vaher, let me know if you're fully read and you can see the
Yeah.
Right.
I see all three. Well, I believe the work is well done. The texturing is nice. Yes, I agree with Vika. It has a little bit a medieval touch. That is not bad because, I mean, post-apocalyptic is very generic, you know. So I like also this kind of syncretism. This kind of texture, you know, like this. I don't know. I like it. It's well done. It's not completely my imagination of post-apocalyptic, but okay. Maybe I miss a little bit print work in the sense that the outfits look a little bit flat, you know. I think it could work a little bit. It could work a little bit more, you know, on the shoulder pads, because I see that he made some shoulder pads there for the males and so on. But also really creating more accessorized, you know, to give a whole three-dimensional more to the avatar at the end, you know. And this, but for the rest, it's a nice work.
Awesome. Thank you, Soraya. And Tatanka, what do you think of Lexi this week?
I totally agree with Soraya, because I think these metal parts he has on the arms and chest part and everywhere, they are formally inviting to use a sculpting for it. So he could use much more print parts on this outfit. Not only on the shoulders, but on the arms, on the forearms, on the skirt. You can use much more print parts there, on the leg part as well. And the idea behind is a nice one, to combine this metal with leather and many different kind of fabrics, and this bullet belt. But well, I expect a little bit more print work on this.
Alrighty, thank you, judges. Okay, Lexi, hello. Good to see you again this week. You're down to the final three. After hearing the judges' comments then on your outfits, is there anything you would like to say back to them?
I just kind of like to use a few sculpted trim, but I like the cleaner looks that textures can give, so it's just a stylistic thing with me.
Alrighty, well, thank you, Lexi. Thank you, Sai. Thank you, Annie. And Annie, welcome to the show as well. First time I've seen you on Claim to Fame. So welcome. You guys can head backstage now. We can bring out our second contestant. Our second designer is Thetra Blackheart, and modeling Thetra's outfits are Xandra Schiavo and Locked Semaphore. This is the first time we've seen Locked as well. Crazy. Right, so Thetra's description says, from the wastelands to the runway Thunderdome is a tribute to Mad Max. So a combination of post-apocalyptic wear consists of leather, wool, scraps, rope, and forged steel. Her protective gear has been compiled whatever was handed at the time, and using basic methods of creating technology compromised during this era. Rope, tethers, and nails are used to keep most of the ensemble together, but don't be fooled by this wasteland wonder. It still oozes sexy and intimidation. Ooh, Sandra. And the male outfit that Locked is wearing. This wasteland warrior has all the makings of a leader in post-apocalyptic fashion. Rope, scrap metal, chains, leather, and anything handy has created the outfit and have the wow factor. The Mad Max tribute is served in excellence with this ensemble. Right, Wick, I've just seen you come back, so I'm going to skip you for now, and we'll go straight over to Soraya.
Yeah,
Right,
yes, this is very Mad Max, it's also very Wasteland. I like very much in the guy here the use of the ropes, because I don't know if you know, but I'm a great fan of ropes, you know. The ropes with metal. I like the fact that he uses a lot of prims here, you know, so the avatar gets a three-dimensionality. That is what I was trying to say before. I like the gas mask. Yes, it's totally post-apocalyptic. I mean, let me see the girl, one moment. Yes, let me come. Yes, the same. I like the mask. She used a lot of prims, and this is good. Just maybe I miss a little bit, just a little bit of originality. In the sense that this is classic kind of outfit that represents very well the post-apocalyptic taste. It mixes very, very well together, Wasteland, Mad Max, and so on. I miss maybe a little bit of personal touch in the final appearance and design. You know, something that makes it really unique, makes it really, oh my god, this outfit is made from that designer instead of another one. Just that, but for the rest, very good work.
Alrighty, thank you, Soraya. Tatanka Kaligawa.
We have seen that Citra has her own style. You could see that every show. So in this way, maybe doing this kind of outfits post-apocalyptic is not that easy to keep that style. So I'm totally satisfied with what she has done there, and I'm amazed by the male one. It's so detailed, and all these metal parts and prim attachments are amazing. The female one, well, it's not comparable to the male one, because the male one for me is much more impressive than the female one. But even the female one is very pretty work, very nice done, and well, I like it both. Really, it's a good work.
Awesome, thank you, Tatanka. Alright, Wicker Merlin, do we have you back?
Yes, we have.
You can see all. Yay.
And I had time to rest the models. I can see them now, and I'm totally amazed, because that's exactly what I think of if I think of the post-apocalyptic thingy. I think Cetra has her own style, and like Tatanka said, if we give themes, they always have to go with the themes and have to go a little bit away from that style. That brings it with it. But if I see the prim attachments on the female, on the chest part, the shoulders, the little net on the belt, and even the shoes and all this stuff, I'm just speechless. And the male one is even more impressive, because it's even more detailed, and with all the little stuff that it has on it, and the textures on it, very great. So I totally love it.
Great. Well, thank you, Joshi Cetra. It sounds like you've done a good job today. Thank you, Cetra. Thank you, Sandra and Locked. You guys can make your way backstage. And we're going to bring out now our third and final contestant of the show, the top three show acclaimed fame, Maiden Oshizawa and modeling Maiden's outfits, Arisa Frilla and Snow White Song. Now I'm going to read out Maiden's description. It says, for the male outfit, I realized the leather coat and shorts armor enriched with weapons just in case against the enemy. On the back is a bow and arrow, a weapon unusual in these days, but very effective. And Arctic apocalypse, ice, snow, and cold. This is the scenery I imagined to make female dress. Consists of snow jacket, snow boot, belt, and tied at the waist there is a fur of polar bear captured for survival. Ooh, nice. There's also knives, daggers, and guns for combat, and a big backpack with food and reload for weapons inside. Wow, a lot of detail in this one. Alrighty, Wicca. What do you think of Maiden?
That's first of all, it's Maiden, and that you can see in her clothing. I think that this is not that far future post-apocalyptic like we saw with etc., but it's definitely great made with the accessories and the textures Maiden has is always great. What I like on the female one is those the two that makes it kind of, I don't know how it's called, like the Borgs. I don't know. I like a lot the stockings where she has those folds and shadows and stuff in it, and all the guns and bullet stuff. I think she really did a great job. And let me see the male one. Well, I flipped the camera. Computer's playing bad on me. That's the same. If you see the shoulder parts and I think it's a little bit more casual than the one that we saw of Petra, but she did a very good job on texturing again. If you see the texture of the pants that Sai is wearing, so I like that. That will be hard today. Good God.
Alrighty, thank you, Wicca. Soraya.
Yeah, I like very much the interpretation in the sense that is visible a known idea, you know, of post-apocalyptic here. The male is very elegant, even though it has some casual touch. That's true, like Vika says, but I mean, post-apocalyptic is a very generic theme. So I mean, I like very much, yes, the elegance in the guy. It seems a little bit coming out from a certain kind of dark graphic novels, you know. And in the girls, yes, I see a little bit of Neko culture, here in Second Life, a little bit urban. I don't know, I think that comparing to the other contestant was fitting more in more used post-apocalyptic ideas, no? And so on. In this case, these contestants goes more in a graphic novel direction with the more own imagination. And I appreciate it very much because it's very, you know, it's very recognizable, it catches the eyes with an own elegance. Of course, very well done print work. So right now is my favorite because of that.
Awesome. Thank you, Soraya. And thank Kaligawa. Finally, over to you.
Yes, I agree with Soraya because normally we all have in mind the desert and heat and all running around in dirty, ripped clothes. But no one is thinking on a post-apocalyptic winter on the Fallout. She was thinking on that, and she made it like winter dresses. This is what I really like. So it's unique, it's outstanding, and it's done in a very, very, very good way. So nothing to complain about this. If you expect typical post-nuclear, let's say, fashion, dirty and ripped clothes, that it's not in special, but it's done in a unique way, and it's finished very, very good.
Awesome. Thank you, judges. Thank you, Maiden. Maiden, I'm going to let you go backstage for now. Models, wrist aside, you can make your way up to the steps. And we're going to bring out all the models to go either side of the steps, and I'll bring out the contestants one by one very shortly. Of course, this is the time of the show where we wait for the judges' votes. It's going to be an interesting one this week. I think we've seen some pretty good stuff. So I think the judges are going to be finding it quite difficult on who actually they are going to eliminate. Of course, we are eliminating only one. 2 contestants shall be going into next Wednesday's live final, and we're going to go from 3 to 2. So the choice between who is actually leaving is between Lexi Vargas, Stetra Blackheart, and Maiden Oshimawa. So whilst the judges pick their vote, choose their votes, we're going to go through the sponsors again. And also a good reminder that all the outfits that you're seeing on today's show and past shows you can pick up and buy on the Cult District Sim at the SL Art Couture Mall. And also, let's just thank our sponsors for today's show. I'm a modelling agency, Fine Smith Designs, and What's the other one? Miss Ebony International. That's it. Slipped from my mind. And also Bustle, The Best of Sound Magazine, M&M Creations, and True Textures, of course. Right. I'm opening up my thing to see if we actually have a vote. We don't have a vote yet. Don't have a vote yet, unfortunately. So, if you remember last week's show and the week before, we actually unveiled our new contraption here on the stage. Of course, last week there was 5 contestants. So what all 5 contestants did were they lined up on 5 little silver circles behind me. Except now there's only 3. The stage has been modified just a little tiny bit, and we've got 3. So you see, number 1, number 2, number 3. And if you missed last week's show, basically what's going to happen is all 3 contestants are going to stand on 1 circle, and whoever the contestant is eliminated from the show, I shall press my secret little magic button, and it will drop them into a nice little fumey, perfumey smelling hole under the stage. I'm only saying it's perfumey because a little purple smoke comes out, and purple, it smells nice usually, in cartoons anyway. And whoever the 2 are that are standing shall be the 2 that are staying in the show, and will be the 2 finalists in Claim the Fame next week. Alrighty, so I have my vote. I know who's going to be leaving. So I think we are going to get the all clear. Alrighty, so the models, so let's just say a big thank you to the models before I start bringing the contestants out. The models that we've seen today are Annie Zoric, Cy Whitesong, Sandra Schiavo, Locked Semaphore, and Rissa Frilla. They're all standing either side of the stage, all nice and pretty, as they always do. Alright, let's bring out some of the contestants then. Alright, contestant number 1 that we saw today in the show was Lexi Vargas. And Lexi's outfits were modeled today by Annie Zoric and Cy Whitesong. So Lexi, if you can make your way out from backstage, please, and stand on circle with the number 1 on it. So if you can make your way out and stand on number 1, thank you so much. Lexi's come a long way in this competition, along with everybody else. But will he be eliminated? Of course, we've already established that 1 should be eliminated, 2 shall be staying. Thank you, Lexi. Alright, contestant number 2 that we saw today was Thetra Blackheart. Thetra Blackheart's outfits were showcased today by Sandra Schiavo and Locked Semaphore. So Thetra, if you can come and make your way down the stage, please, and stand directly behind me on pad number 2. There you are, Thetra. Thank you so much. And the 3rd and final contestant that we saw in the final of the top 3 was Maiden Oshimawa. Maiden's outfits today were modeled and showcased by Rissa Frilla and Cy Whitesong. Maiden, if you can come down, please, and stand on the 3rd and final silver circle. There she is, Maiden Oshimawa. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the same as last week. I'm going to press the secret magic button, and whoever falls through the hole shall be the contestant leaving the show this week. We will have 2 for next week's live grand final. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, 3 of you, best of luck. I'm going to do a little countdown from 3, and whoever falls shall be the contestant leaving. So on pad number 1 we have Lexi Vargas, on pad number 2 behind me is Thetra Blackheart, and on pad number 3 is Maiden Oshimawa. So the person that is leaving the show this week and will not be in the grand finale next week will drop in 3, 2, 1, now. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Lexi Vargas, unfortunately, we say goodbye to this week, which means our final 2 contestants and our 2 finalists going into next week are Maiden Oshimawa and Thetra Blackheart. Congratulations to the both of you. Lexi, sorry, buddy, but it's the end of the road for you. But you did amazingly well to get down to finals 3. Feel proud, and you're a winner along with the other 2 ladies. So congratulations, Lexi. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing you next week. But the 2 contestants here that are making it into the final will need to know what they are doing. So, Tatanka, what is the final challenge that is being set?
Well, okay, we have 2 weeks to go because they will have to do 4 outfits each, 2 male, 2 female, and I think we should simulate a custom work. I rest the box here, and I want them to do this outfit as close as possible, and a suitable male outfit to this one fitting. They can use the same textures, but it should fit to this outfit. This is the first challenge, and the second challenge is to make a couple, a male and a female outfit, expressing their very, very personal styles. Because we all know Megan has her style and Petra has her style, so they are totally free in what they do, but they have to express their very, very personal style. So they have two weeks time. This time we have 4 outfits next week to show, and I'm really excited about this.
Alrighty, thank you to Tatanka. Thank you to the contestants. Thank you to you, Soraya, for joining us today. Hope you had fun.
Thank you too. It was fun.
Nice to have you with us.
Nice.
And
Soraya.
Wicca, as always,
you.
I hope you get better. Please get better, Wicca. Anyway.
I will try.
Yay. Good. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for watching Claim the Fame. We're down to 2 contestants now. Maiden Oshimawa and Cetra Blackheart have made it into the grand finale. This week, we've said goodbye to Lexi Vargas. Another reminder as well, all the outfits that you've seen on today's show and past shows, you can pick up at the Cult District Sim, which is where we are, in the Cult District Theatre, at the SL Octo Mall. So you can always get these outfits if they take your fancy. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We will see you for the grand finale. And yes, 1 more down, 2 left. We will leave it to you to see what happens next week. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next time. Bye.
You